Okay, so now it's time to talk about apps that can really up your social media game. Okay, so in the previous video, I talked about having a cohesive filter theme to your actual physical posts on Instagram. I personally use Lightroom. Lightroom can be very overwhelming because there's so many settings to it, okay? So I hacked the system, if you will, and I went on Etsy and I bought a pack of presets. And here's my tip for you. I bought a pack of presets that had at least over 10 presets because I really, wasn't sure which one I was going to like. I also change my theme kind of seasonally. I live in Michigan. It's very dark and dreary and I get very pale here in the winter time. So in the winter, I use very warm filters to, make me look not like a zombie. In the summer, I use very bright filters to really showcase, living outdoors here in Michigan and enjoying our Michigan summers. So I want you to be okay with like switching up seasonally, okay? And as you switch, your grid will start to move and it will become more cohesive. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I buy Lightroom presets off of Etsy. Other things that you could do to filter your pictures is VSCO, VSCO, and there are a ton of trainings on how to exactly filter your pictures on there. That would be another option. And then always for my storefront magazine style cover, my grid, I do use Facetune. And here's the thing, I don't go overboard, I don't go crazy. I whiten my teeth a little bit, I smooth out my skin a little bit, and I might do the detail option if my eyes can look brighter, and I make my eyes brighter. And that's pretty much all I do to kind of filter a little bit. I don't make my waist smaller or, draw on a six-pack because I'm not trying to be fake. But listen, if this is going to attract people in, I want it to look good. So I do teeny tiny tweaks. So those would be my recommendations for editing pictures. On your Instagram stories for my workout videos, how I capture them is I will simply set up my iPhone just in the corner while I'm doing my workout, and I will either have the app downloaded called Hyperlapse, or I simply just use my video option on my iPhone. And what I do is I just set it up in the corner while I'm doing my workout and I'll hit record, either on Hyperlapse or on the regular video. And I will just record a couple moves while I go so it doesn't interrupt my workout. When I'm done, filming about 3 moves or so, I will go and I will stop my video, and then you can edit and crop and trim down into your segments, okay? Then you can either post them into 15-second clips on your Instagram story, or you could put them in an app like Unfold. Unfold kind of lets you do cool collages. There's another one that I'm loving. It's called Pick, Play, Post. That one does cool sequences and it meshes your videos together. Hype Type is also a great app that lets you put words over your videos. So those are kind of 3 main apps. So Hype Type, Pick, Play, Post, or Unfold that I will put them into, and then Hyperlapse is the one where you can kind of control how fast it speeds up your workouts. So I think that pretty much covers all the apps that I'm loving in terms of editing.